Hi guys, welcome. Sorry I am so late today, but today totally got away from me. Maybe because it's Valentine's Day, but I had several private readings I had to do. If you ordered a private reading, they're loading right now, and after this live stream, I will email them. But then I also had other people contacting me with like last minute questions and stuff like that. I had to get through, and this may be my only live stream today. It depends how late tonight goes. If I'm up to it later tonight, I'll do a late night stream. If not, then I will be on tomorrow several times. I'll make that a point. It's Valentine's Days. I've extended the sales until Sunday. If you want to get in on that. And the last reading that I just did hit really close to home for me, so it's kind of wild. Anyways, oh, let me show you guys Avery because she's in the cutest outfit ever. My aunt sent me the outfit. Oh, her slippers came off. I'll have to show you her slippers later, but she got a tutu. I have another video of her that I may post later. It's of her and the talking devil that she thinks is crazy. But maybe I'll put that up on YouTube later. Anyhow, let's get cracking because I got to get off at around 5:30 so that I can take a shower. I'm disgusting. I'm a little unprepared today. I don't know, the whole day just got away from me. Anyhow, all right, let me pull it up. All right, while this is loading, I will just take them off of here because I don't want too much time to go by. I'm going to try to get through them quickly. TD General. Yeah, I'm going to do what I can to come on late tonight. Like maybe after Avery goes to sleep for the night. She slept really good last night. She slept, right? You slept good. From like 11 to like 5:30. And the dog woke me up to take him out. And she was making little sounds, and I thought it was her, but no, he wakes me up to take him out. She was still sleeping. Okay, general reading for TD. Step out of your comfort zone, spin the wheel of fortune. You have a water sign around you, a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. That could be of significance coming in, feeling a little less stressed about money. And overall happiness and a celebration coming up. I think you got good times coming in ahead. Maybe over the next month or so. All right. I don't know if that's going in the same order this is going. Let's see. Should be sister. Okay, good. What's he feeling today? Are you burping? Are you burping? What's he feeling today? What's he feeling today? He's feeling a little less than stellar today. Like the wind was let out of his sails. Like he's not pursuing anything. Kind of bummed. Yeah, I mean, he's got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. He's not himself today. He's kind of bummed today. Things are a little stagnant or slow or something. Hey, AJ, how's he feeling about me today? How's he feeling about me today? Excellent. Empress, love, money, abundance, prosperity. Be careful with this card that if you don't want children, because it could be the birth or conception of a child. He's also feeling a little bit grounded. He's feeling like he's coming in out of the blue if you haven't seen him. And balance, patience, compassion gets restored to the situation. Oh, did the notifications work today? Just out of curiosity. TD, how's the Aries feeling about me today? You got the hiccups. Okay, the Aries today is feeling good about you. You got the happy home, the star, the wish, and the 10 cups. So this person's feeling very positive about you today. Either wanting to connect, maybe you may be seeing him coming up, he may be thinking of plans or something of that nature. Well, here. He's feeling good about you today. Excellent. Sepia, Michael's feelings for me today. Well, he's feeling a little bit undecided today. Undecided. On one hand, he's feeling loving. On the other hand, he's feeling argumentative. I don't know. I know that you said that you haven't heard from him or you haven't been speaking to him in a while, but he may be on both ends of this sword today. That's okay. That's all right. It'll blow over. Ashley, question below. Hey, what happened? You dropped it. I don't see the question yet. Let me do Siba and then I'll go looking for it. Love reading with me and T for this month. Okay, what's happening? Me and T this month. Well, he may be a little bit more prepared to come forward this month, and it looks like the Devil card is here, which could be earthly pleasures. It could be hooking up. It could also be doing things like overindulging in drinking, eating, partying, that kind of stuff. And he may come in with an offer around you that you can't refuse, and he may have a lot of passion coming in. So, it could be a pretty hot month. Hey, lay down. I'm looking for Ashley. If I met James Charles in person and we sing and hang out and do our make up, how would he feel? I want to meet him. Okay, let's see. I think you guys would click. You got the happy home and you also have the 9 of Pentacles. So you might click and also come together as partners to make money somehow. The relationship could move forward quickly and it may happen like out of the blue. I'm not seeing you meeting him right away though. So I don't know what the situation is, but it might not be right away that this happens or that you get the opportunity for this to happen. But I do think that you would click with him. I don't know, though, how soon you're going to meet him. Nina, general love, single. You will not be holding yourself back. In the near future, you got love coming in, and it could be with somebody that comes in that has money. They may be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You leave things in the past that are in the past. You have no regrets moving on. You have no regrets moving on. It actually makes you feel very lighthearted and carefree coming up. I think you got somebody good coming in. Queen. Was the mysterious WhatsApp a message from Jose? All right, let's see. Yes, it was. 70% chance it was, and the 8 of Pentacles. He may be working hard to get your attention or to get in touch with you or something. Yeah, I think it was him. This guy. Sweetie Pie, general. Feeling prepared to move forward, no longer waiting for your ship to come in, spinning the wheel of fortune. Coming up in the near future, your whole life could evolve, or you can undergo a personal transformation. When you let go of pain and regret that happened in the past, balance comes into your life. Moving forward, there's a Pisces around you. It could, well, it doesn't. This doesn't have to be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be a water type. It usually is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but it could be an extremely creative person around you that's influential, or that you're having fun, carefree times with, spontaneity. Your wish comes true. You got good times coming in ahead of you, sweetie pie. Miss Ronnie, financial reading for the next few months. Okay, so you may be feeling over the next couple of weeks that you just can't seem to make enough money, like, or you just don't seem to have enough money. Something keeps coming up, or no matter how much I make, it just seems to go. But that's going to pass, because moving forward, use your intuition. Your finances start to transform. Step out of your box. Leave the past in the past, which may have nothing to do with. Leaving the past in the past might have nothing to do with the finances. It's just something that comes up. And finances should start to improve. Moving into the springtime, summertime, you may have the opportunity to work more, or you may have the opportunity for a bonus. You have a wish around money, so put that out into the universe. And feeling stagnant starts to move in the past. So if you feel like no matter how many, I used to feel like that. Like I used to feel like no matter how many hours I work, I just can't work enough. You're not going to be feeling that way moving forward. But it's going to take a few good weeks. I'm going to say it probably won't start to happen until the spring. But it's going to be relieving when it does. And I think you're going to be in a much better place by the end of the year. Finance, I hate finances. Right? It's just stressful. Nina, will my finances improve? Another one. We're all in the same boat. Everyone's in that boat. Well, because it's true. Shit always pops up. You know, last week I went to pick up, or a couple of weeks ago, I went to pick my dad up from the airport. And on the way home, my tire light came on. And I knew that I needed new back tires. I knew it, but I just didn't want to get them. And then when the tire light came on, and then of course, when I went, they're like, oh, we already plugged this tire once. Now you need a new tire, and now you need 2 back tires. So I had to buy them then. You know, I wasn't expecting that. You got a 99% chance your finances are improving. You're going to be okay. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling about me today after the messages? Whoops. All right. So this card just flew out while I was shuffling, so I gotta. This is argumentative or defensive. So I don't know what the messages said, but argumentative or defensive. But let's see what else. And it looks like he's not going to be holding himself back as much, maybe coming forward more. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Things move forward. And things move forward with passion. So I don't know if he was a little annoyed by something. He may express it if he was. But overall, I think things are going to move forward after those messages. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But when cards fly out, I always have to look at them. Malika, what can I expect from Michael in the near future? There's a lot going on here with money and business. So this could be a new business endeavor or a new job or a new skill that he may be working on that brings in financial stability that helps to stabilize your relationship with him. And it can be inevitably transforming the entire relationship. So it could be he comes to a place in his life where he's much more financially stable, and that affects you in a positive way. Good. Jelena, what is D like about me? And does he want to be my boyfriend? Okay. Let's see, what is he like? He thinks that you're loving. He thinks that you're incredibly independent. Independence comes up strong, and there's happiness around it. He does think that you're loving. He thinks that you're attractive. He thinks that you're smart and intelligent, and he also thinks that you're a hard worker with the Eight of Pentacles. Does he want to be my boyfriend? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes, he wants to be your boyfriend, but the Two of Rods is in reverse, which can indicate that he's not prepared or he's not ready yet. So it may not be happening as soon as you want, but there are feelings and emotions here that are starting to grow. Seba, how's Mr. Leo feeling about me today? He may be feeling like he wants things to move forward quick. He may be spinning the wheel of fortune and taking a leap of faith. He feels connected to you spiritually. And he feels like you're a strong person. And he feels like you're a real go-getter. I think things may be... He may try to move things ahead with you coming up. Ashley, how does my mom feel about me? Your mom comes off as a tough character. I don't know if she's a Scorpio. She comes off very strong. She may be a little bit, I don't want to say intimidating, but she may be tough on you. She does love you. There is love here. And your relationship with her, if it's rocky, you could work on fixing it. This could be you guys moving forward quick. The Empress is here. So you're like the reason that she lives, even though she may not always express that, or it may not seem so, or she may give you a lot of tough love. I'm wondering what her sign is. She comes up like a strong personality, and my mom is a Scorpio. That's why, I don't know, she feels like a Scorpio to me. Anyway, maybe she's a Scorpio rising. What happened? Did I skip something? Let me go down. See, did I skip something? A laugh donated through PayPal. Okay. All right. But did I miss any super chats? All right, let me know if I skipped any. Queen, how is George feeling about me today? My nose is itchy. George comes up today is feeling melancholy and anxious. Depressed and anxious. The way he feels about you, there's love here. He feels a little ungrounded today. I don't know why he's feeling so ungrounded. Ungrounded and melancholy, anxious, but he still cares about you. I don't think that those negative feelings are about you, but I think it's how he's feeling today. All right, what was, Ashley, can you just send me the question and put like, put those X's or something so that I can see it? Because I can't find it, and I don't want to waste time looking. If you could just send it again, it would be easier for me. Thanks. April, Jesse's current feelings. Is he still stuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. He's still stuck. He cares about you a lot, and he thinks that this relationship can be victorious, and he thinks that he can move forward with you. But yet he's not sure how to go about it or if he's ready to do that just yet. So that's why he hasn't done anything. Give him a little time. Elizabeth, is Ben going to propose tonight or this weekend? Are we getting a proposal sometime this weekend from Ben? I'm getting a 70% chance yes, but I'm getting the regret card. So I'm wondering if he's gonna like chicken out. 70% chance yes, but then like he kicks himself for not doing it. I'm leaning towards yes, he is going to, but the Five of Cups could be he chickens out. He may be prepared to do it and doesn't go through with it. I think he's going to have to force himself to go through with it. If everything is in place, he should just do it. Okay, Ashley, if I met the Gemini in the cover girl, if I met the Gemini, the new cover girl, in person and sing songs, how would he feel? Okay. He would feel good. You got love around it, and you have a relationship that could move forward quickly. I don't know who this person is, but it does look like they're pretty balanced and that you would click with them. It also looks like you could make money with them. I don't see you meeting them though right now, but if you did, that's what could happen. Or, I mean, it doesn't mean that you're never going to meet them. I just wouldn't see it happening like within the next couple of months. J Mac, how's Caitlin feeling towards me right now? Okay, this card popped out, so you know I have to mention it. This card would be feeling like she's waiting for her ship to come in. So, like she needs to make a decision and feeling a little bit burdened. She might be feeling like she's going to be the one to step up. She's going to do something. If she's somebody from your past you haven't seen or spoken to, she may be coming forward. Because she's feeling like a little restless within herself, like she's waiting for something to happen. It's not happening fast enough, so she may just be like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to take the bull by the horns. I'm going to do it. And I don't know when the last time you spoke to her was, but you could be running into her or hearing from her coming up. Queen, how does Jose feel about me blocking him? Oh, he's pissed. But you know what? He's pissed, but he's not giving up. He's going to persevere. It's like he's going to find another way to get to you, or he's going to find another means of contact. Yeah, he's not giving up. Yeah, he feels like you guys have a connection. He feels like he wants to talk to you. I think one way or another he's going to try to reach you. Susie, Steve blanked me all day and didn't come over. Why? All right, what it's showing here is that he could have some money issues happening. So I don't know if he thought that you thought he was going to spend money on you, he didn't have enough money, or he didn't have money to spend on Valentine's Day crap, and so he just avoided the whole thing. It does show arguing and bickering around him, so I don't know if that's going to be you and him, or if he's been fighting with somebody else. But I don't think he wanted to do the Valentine's Day thing, and I think it had a lot to do with money and nothing else. And you know, I know you could say to a guy, oh, it's not about that. I don't need this, I don't need that. But for some reason, they kind of feel like they have to. Otherwise, they're going to get Read the Riot Act. So I think that money was somewhat of an issue for him today. Or it may be somewhat of an issue going on for him recently. Cinnamon. Is the Libra guy in love with me or even confess? Is there more to that? Is the Libra guy in love with me? Okay, let's see. You know what? I can't say that he's head over heels in love with you, but he's got feelings. He's also feeling prepared. So he has romantic feelings for you. He is feeling prepared. He could be coming forward. He may even express it. He may even tell you how he's feeling coming up. Oh, I definitely didn't answer for laugh yet. If laugh is above cinnamon, then I definitely skipped over laugh. All right, if anybody sees laugh's question, can you send it to me? Maybe with X's or something? Because I definitely skipped laugh. And I'll do Bianca. I asked Vinicius Abraham to help me in my project. What did he think about that, and will he help me? Okay. He's definitely going to help you. He's prepared to help you. And he kind of feels a little bit honored that you would ask him. Good. Laugh. Does the Scorpio feel about me currently? Okay. How does the Scorpio feel about me currently? Coming in with an offering of love. Use your intuition. You won't be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in much longer. And you're going to be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. That's good. It's good. You got good energy around this. Oh, Ashley donated for Breezy. That was nice. Okay, let me go find Breezy. I think it was up towards the top. What are the XJ's current feelings towards me? He's a Libra, I'm a Virgo. Okay. What are the X's feelings? Happiness and success and persevering. I think this person's going to come back in. I don't know why you guys ended, but he may be coming back in, pursuing you again in the near future. What the hell? Maria S. General. You might have a little trip coming up. A little vacation could be coming up, or a trip to the beach, maybe overnight. You also have success around you and perseverance. So if you've currently been working towards something, I don't care what it is, there's success around it. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's saving money, putting money in the bank. Maybe you're looking to buy a new car. Whatever it is that you've been working towards, there's success around it. There's also a relationship around you that's built on solid ground that I think has to do with work or finances. It could either be a job or a business opportunity. You have a wish that's going to be coming true over the next couple of weeks that leads to great happiness. Put that out into the universe. Siba, what does T want from the relationship? A relationship, or is it just sex? Okay. All right, you may stress yourself out over thinking he only wants sex. But the truth of the matter is that he does think that you guys could have a relationship that's built on solid ground. And he does think that you could have a successful relationship. You know, I got to say, it really cracks me up when people are like, well, he's just using me for sex. Or he's only wants sex. This day and age, you can get sex anywhere. I mean, it's not like it was way back when. He doesn't need to use you for sex. He can go find anybody to have sex, random sex with. No, I would have to say that 99 or 90, let's say 97 out of 100, they're not being used for sex. They may enjoy sex. They might like having sex. They may want it a lot, but that's not the real reason behind it. Miss Ronnie. Why out of all days somebody told me they had seen my ex as Sagittarius? Well, if that's not a sign. I always hate when people have to say that. Guess who I ran into? Shut up. Yeah, well, you know what? I think that there's more to come from this connection with the Sagittarius. And I think if you were to question people in your life, which I wouldn't suggest you do because I don't like to take it, 2 cents from other people, but I think that most people would think that there's more to come from this situation. And it shows like you got a double-edged sword here. So you may want to lay down some boundaries with this Sagittarius when they come back. It could go really well at some points and really shitty at another point. You could have severe highs and lows, which is very typical of a soulmate relationship. But that's how this relationship comes off. There's more to come. There's an offering coming in. I take things like that somewhat as a sign. Other signs. If you smell him, if he has a scent, cigarette smoke, leather jacket, a specific cologne, a certain hair gel, whatever, a deodorant, if you may get a smell, which to me is always a sign. Mysterious phone calls on the phone, not solicitors and those kind of calls, but like if somebody calls at a bizarre time from an unknown number, to me that's another sign. Thinking that you see them, you ever walk into someplace and you think you saw the person and then you realize it's not them? These are all signs that that person's around you, thinking about you, and there's probably a reconnection, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, coming up around the corner. Karen. I'm feeling so sad and confused because my boyfriend broke up with me today. What a guy on Valentine's Day. I want to know, will Devin return and will things get better? Sorry to hear that. I mean, who does that on Valentine's Day? I had one that broke up with me. Our anniversary was March 5th and my birthday was the 6th. I think that he maybe broke up with me on the 5th, but either way, yeah, nice timing. But he and I got back together and broke up like another bunch of times too, because why not torture each other for years? Is there more to come from this relationship? What's going on with this relationship right now? Okay, so it shows here that you could be feeling betrayed. Who wouldn't? It's Valentine's Day and you just got broken up with. But there are decisions that are going to be made. Or that needs to be made that are going to be your decision, not his. It looks like you guys could work on this relationship and put it back together. It may take some time, and inevitably you wind up with the Sun card, which is happiness. So I think that it's going to be your decision as to whether or not you guys move this relationship forward. The Hermit is here. So don't be shocked if you don't hear from him for a while, if he disappears for a little bit. That's okay, because inevitably I think he's going to come back. I'm going to just ask that question. Is this guy going to come back? Look what you got. I haven't finished yet. What do I say about this? He comes back. 2 aces, which would be 70% chance. The Empress takes it up even higher than that. The Empress, if you were to ask the cards, how does he feel about me, and the Empress shows up, it's like he looks at you like you're Aphrodite. The only downfall to the Empress would be if you don't want children, be careful, because it could be the birth or the conception of a child, but it's everything that has to do with the planet Venus. Love, money, abundance, emotions, passion, anything like that that has to do with the planet Venus. So according to this reading, he will be back, but it may not happen right away. You may have to, you got the Hermit there, so it may take, he may be silent for a while. Queen, how's my health? I've been battling anxiety, depression, and insomnia. All right. I don't really care to do health ones only because I'm not a doctor. I mean, I can tell you some things that I know just from being in the fitness industry, but let's see what the cards have to say. Overall, your health looks like it's pretty good because you got the Nine of Wands, which would be like making it to the top of the mountain, feeling like, oh, it's like feeling like you can exhale. Like if you were waiting for a test results to come back and then you come back and you pass the test, you exhale. Like that's what this card is. It also shows that you may be making some small changes in your life, health-wise. It doesn't show, though, that you're done with the arguing and the bickering. There could be somebody around you that's arguing and bickering. That also could take a toll on your health. Stress is one of the worst things for your health, right? That's what they say. Now, I had a huge argument with Volkswagen when I was around the corner from the doctor where I was going to have my blood pressure taken. My car had just died, and I was around the corner. I was in the passenger seat. My brother was driving, and I was yelling at them. And when I went in to have my blood pressure taken, my blood pressure was better that day than some of the other times I had gone. And I said to him, I'm like, how is it that my blood pressure came down after I was just yelling like that in the car? But a couple of things that I can tell you just from my own experiences with anxiety and depression. Anxiety and depression tend to go hand in hand. Anxiety is fear of what's happening in the future. Depression is not letting go of the past and crying over what happened in the past. And insomnia is a result of all of this. So some of the things that have helped me, and I swear I tried everything when it came to anxiety, and I didn't realize until I stopped doing it how much yoga helped with anxiety. A lot of times people are like, listen, I am not doing yoga. They have all kinds of reasons why they don't want to do it. I've also found any kind of physical activity will help with anxiety. What I learned in teacher training is that your body holds emotions, and it doesn't make a difference, good, bad, indifferent, your body's storing those emotions. So one example that I always give is when I was a kid, I was smaller than the other kids, and when we went on the seesaw, they would hold me up high, and then they would just get off and let me slam my ass down, which is really funny because I just fell the other day and I did the same thing to myself, and it really hurts. But I forgot about it for all these years. I forgot about how it felt that I trusted them and that they promised they wouldn't do it, and they kept doing it. Meanwhile, this idiot, I kept getting on the seesaw because I kept wanting to believe they weren't going to do that to me. And they did it every time. So I was taking a class, a yoga class one day, and we did some move. And I remember that I bent over, and all of a sudden I was flooded with this anger with, I trusted you. How could you do that to me? And for the rest of the class, I was so mad that that this kept happening to me, and probably started my trust issues. Anyway, point being is that when you start to move physically, you start to release those emotions, and even if you don't realize it, you're starting to clear them. So it really does, there is a definite science to the act of physically moving and releasing those emotions that could be causing depression and anxiety, ultimately fear and that kind of stuff. And as far as insomnia, which is a result of all that, you could try, my answer to most things is a hot bath and lavender. If you can get the lavender Epsom salts, the salt cleans away the negativity, the lavender will put you to sleep. Because depression is bad, but the anxiety that I felt for years, where I didn't know where to put myself, where I wanted to go, or how I could find comfort, oddly enough, I felt comfort a lot of times being at work, not being alone. I don't know. It's a real bitch, so I sympathize with anybody that's going through that. But there is help. There is help. there are things that will help. I used to find myself at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be at the all-night drugstore talking to the lady behind the counter, just talking about whatever, because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to go home. I didn't know where to go. Love, is C thinking about me today? Yes, 70% chance. Yes, I say it goes up a little higher because there's no offer in front of you that you may not be able to refuse, which is a pretty positive card. So I would say probably about 80-85% chance. Yes, he is thinking about you today. Afia. Linford's current feelings towards me, we're not in communication. Okay. What's going on here with Linford? It comes in out of the blue. So if you're not in communication, you could be hearing from him soon. He's feeling regret over whatever happened. Why, for whatever reason you're not talking, he feels regret about it. He's also feeling like you're very stable, that you know what you want, that you're a real go-getter, and that there's happiness around the two of you. He also thinks that the relationship between you and him can transform. So you know something? Even though you're not speaking right now, I think he's coming in. I think you're going to hear from him. I only did one from Laugh. Let me know if there were more. It was something about a Scorpio, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Susie, do you think maybe I'll see him tomorrow? Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance you could see him tomorrow, or I would say this weekend, within the next couple of days. Are you sneezing? What are you doing? Coughing? What's going on over there? Talia, may I have a general love? Yes. Why do you look pissed? You don't know? Walking away from something in your past, something that's no longer working, brings love in. You have a new offer of love that comes in that you're going to be really focused on moving forward. Taking off the restraints that hold you back, you're going to go for it. Balance, patience, compassion comes back in, and you persevere with this relationship. It's something that you want, something that's good for you. You get a wish. Feeling like you're no longer being weighed down by the weight of the world. And the person that comes in can be a strong personality. If you're not with anyone right now, current relationship can move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, an Aries may be showing up. Somebody with a strong personality. Nina, who's coming in for me with love? Okay. Who's coming in? Love. You have a relationship that's built on solid ground with very deep roots, possibly with a Leo. It's going to bring great happiness to your life, and you get your wish, put it out into the universe. If they're not a Leo, they could be a Leo rising, or they could be somebody who's very Leo-like, outgoing, exuberant, a whole lot of fun. You also have an air sign around you. So it's possible that they're an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Maybe they're a Gemini, Leo rising, something like that. Or they have that Leo type of persona, but they may be an air sign. So just keep your eyes out for those signs. Sacerdosa crystal. Will I find the love of my life in 2020? Okay. Will there be a significant love and a long-lasting relationship that comes in 2020? Yes. 70% chance, yes, this person comes in 2020 and you will not be holding yourself back. You're going to go for it. Divine intervention is going to step in. I don't think you have to do anything to go and find it. I think it's just going to hit you. You're just going to walk into it. The person may be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Nina. What did Adrian think when he saw me? What did Adrian think when he saw Nina? Well, there's definitely a level of attraction here, but there's also a transformation coming. So I don't know what the situation is between the two of you, but the relationship can transform when you have the Death card here. Justice, feeling that you're balanced, feeling that the relationship could be balanced, feeling attracted to you, feeling that you're very smart, thinking that he maybe noticed that you look different and maybe doesn't know what's different, but noticed that something looked different. He also feels a spiritual connection to you. You made an impression on him today. Becky, will I get a job soon? Okay, I'll get a job soon. 70% chance you get a job soon. The Two of Wands would indicate that you're going to be prepared for this job when it comes. Let's see if I can get some timing on it. It could be, well, maybe you may get offered something in 6 days from now. I'm going to say 6 days to 6 weeks, you should have a significant offer, job offer. You should have something. Six days to 6 weeks. I don't think it's going to take longer than 6 weeks. Coco, Kay's feelings and thoughts towards me. Feeling like she wants the relationship to move forward, but on the other hand, also feeling a little bit stuck, maybe afraid. It could be afraid to move forward. Feeling like the relationship between you and her is built on solid ground, or can be built on solid ground and long lasting. If you haven't seen or spoken to her, she comes in out of the blue. And she comes in with a lot of passion and happiness. You have a lot of happiness surrounding this relationship. Coming up over the next couple of weeks, Ashmita, will RJ and I get physical when we meet? You only have a 33% chance. Then you have the High Priestess here, which would mean use your intuition. So 33% chance, I'm not so sure it's going to happen the first time you meet. It may take time. Jelena, am I protected by a saint? I'm Orthodox Christian. Okay. You definitely are. And you have archangels around you too. But let's ask. Yes, definitely. Let's pull some cards here, see if we can figure out who's around you. I don't know why, but Saint Therese pops into my head, the one with the little roses. I don't know if that's the same Orthodox Christian. They probably have the same saints, right, that Catholics do. I think Saint Therese was with the little rose. Do you know that one? Anyway, I don't know why that one popped into my mind. You have Archangel Jophiel here. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based emotion. So watch out for fears. But you have Archangel Jophiel around you. I don't know why little Therese, or Therese, I think you pronounce it Therese, came to mind when you asked that question. Janie, does a guy from work like me? He's a Capricorn, or you're a Capricorn. Either way, let me ask, it doesn't matter. What I would say, though, if he's a Capricorn, is he's probably going to need to feel like he's on solid ground before he makes a move forward. So he could be, he could like you and not let on. Yeah, I think he does like you. Yes, I do think he likes you very much. Hashmita, will he be okay not doing something he likes and I don't? Wait a minute. Will he be okay not doing something he likes and I don't? Like, would he be okay not doing something because you don't like him doing it? Like, say, for example, you don't like him racing cars and you tell him that. Will he be okay not doing it? Let's see. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna, if that's the question that you meant, I don't think that he's gonna like somebody telling him what not to do. TD, will the Aries and I meet again within the next 2 weeks? Yes, I think so. Kira, what will my mom and Leroy's impression of each other be? Okay. What? What's the matter? Where'd your pinky go? Oh, here it is. What's it doing over there? All right. There you go. I think that his impression of your mom will be a little bit like she's a strong woman and she lays down the law, but I think he's going to like her. I think he's going to get along with her. I actually think he's going to really want to work on the relationship with her. She may be a little bit critical of him in the beginning, or she may be looking for signs, but I think that inevitably she's okay with him. The Fool is here. So the Fool is like lighthearted, carefree, spontaneous. It's a lighthearted card. So it would be like, yeah, he's okay. You know, like she may be looking for something to be wrong, because sometimes that's how moms are. I think that they wind up getting along really well eventually. It may, you know how it takes a minute to build a relationship. They may both be a little bit cautious in the beginning, but I think it works out. I think they're going to like each other. Henna, messages from the universe on my love life. Okay. Messages from the universe. Six of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. The Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. The World. Archangel Michael. I love when he shows up. He's a good guy to have on your side. When it comes to love, Archangel Raphael may be a little bit better, but Archangel Michael is pretty good. A job well done. Joy, contentment, gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. You have issues with your love life, it would be a good thing to lay them on Archangel Michael. He'll help you out. Queen of Swords. Does Spirit think Jose deserved being blocked, or does Jose even or ever value me? Yeah. 99% chance he deserved to be blocked. And chances are he's learning your value now that you're not dealing with him. When you put your foot down, that's when he learns his value. I'm thinking that blocking him was the right thing. I think you did the right thing. I still think he's going to try to find a way in, but blocking him was the right thing. I kind of think that the harder you make him sweat, the more value he's going to see in you. Susie, I feel pathetic hanging on. Does he feel the same? He doesn't feel pathetic. He doesn't feel as if you guys are hanging on. He feels like things are going to be growing or transforming, or that you guys are kind of seeing each other in a lighthearted type of way. He's looking at it different than you. I can understand why you feel that way, because I think, you know, he's been leaving you hanging, but I think that he doesn't see it the same. Sacerdocia. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not. Crystal. My past that I liked will be back in my life. You're the Libra, or the other person is the Libra? My past that I liked will be back in my life. You're the Libra, I think. You're the Libra, okay. So the past person, you want to know if they're coming back. Okay. Will this person be back? Like a bolt of lightning. Definitely. They're coming back like a bolt out of lightning. Probably when you least expect it. And I hate when people say that, but the Knight of Swords has that kind of feel. Like when you least expect it, the person knocks on your door, or that kind of nonsense. Cade, what was Gabriel's intention with the text he sent? To turn things around quickly. So wherever your relationship is, or whatever was going on at that moment, he wanted to change it. Coming up, it looks like he may want to do some spontaneous things. Maybe shows up out of the blue. Maybe has a plan. Oh, excuse me. Let's go to the beach. Let's do this. Let's do that. And there's a lot of strength around him. He may come in looking to do stuff and not want to take no for an answer. What time is it? All right, it's 5:18. So let's stop the super chats now so I can finish the ones that I have and I can get in the shower. Vartica. So I have to tell you, I don't remember the dream, but I remember that you were, and I don't even know if is that a picture of you? That you were in my dream last night, because I remember saying something about Vartica in the dream. I kept saying it. How funny is that? Or I was telling somebody about you. You were in my dream somehow. That's hysterical. Messages for the rest of February. All right. Messages. We'll do spirit messages for that. What's the matter, Bob? Come on, baby. Oh, good girl. The 10 of Air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now. Recovering from some type of an addiction. King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. Excellent. Good messages. Arachella. What does Gabby think of me? And moderators, you guys can send in your questions. And then we'll see. Maybe if I can, if I'm going to go on tonight, I'll put it in the community thing. This way you guys can see it in case the notifications don't go out. Well, Gabby's kind of back and forth with you. So it's like feeling weighed down by you, but then on the other hand, wanting to work on a relationship with you. Feeling like she holds herself back, but then feeling like the relationship is built on solid ground. Backwards and forwards. So I don't know if you guys are friends or you're somebody that works with you. She's kind of like a double-edged sword right now, so I would just be kind of careful with this person. That makes me a little nervous. She can change very quickly. Rising Aquarius. What job is coming towards me? I won't know what kind of a job or where, but I can tell you if a job is coming. Or if you give me job options, like will I get hired here versus there? But I can't pull out of the air where you're going to be working next. I don't know. You should be getting a job soon. Okay, so this card would be March for the 3rd month, but not until the springtime part. So I would say you're probably going to get hired like March 21st or after that. You should have a new job. Assel, general love. Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. You guys show up in my dreams. Hey, good girl. You got a relationship that's coming in. It's going to be built on solid ground. That will be a wish that comes true with a lot of passion. So it's like karma stepping in to bring you somebody that is good for you, and this person may have some money too, which is not a bad thing. Feeling no more like you're being weighed down by the weight of the earth, but feeling like things are starting to get a little bit better in your personal life. It could be a Pisces. It also just may be a creative type, somebody that may do art on the side, or maybe they have some kind of a creative talent that they've been working on that they may even bring you into. I think that you got some good times coming in ahead with a stable relationship, which is a nice thing. Rising Aquarius. What's Ace thoughts and feelings? Ace thoughts and feelings. Either getting over a betrayal or moving away from an old betrayal. Somebody recently hurt them, and then maybe something that they've been dealing with or working on getting over. Moving forward, they're still feeling a little bit anxious about letting themselves be vulnerable because they were hurt in the past, and they may be silent about it. The Hermit is here. They may not be discussing it right away. They may need to feel a little bit more stable before they move forward. They move forward, they proceed with caution, but they have a wish around them. So I think that even though they're being a little bit cautious, eventually they're going to let their guard down when it comes to you, and I think that they're going to take a chance. Assel, is anyone thinking of me romantically today? %70 chance yes, and it could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but it could be a Cancer. If it's not a Cancer, then it's somebody who's thinking about how they can move the relationship forward with you quick. Arachella, did I ruin S's Valentine's Day? Were you trying to? Maybe they deserved it. Let's see. Yeah, you did. 99% chance. If you wanted to, you did. Asshole. Messages from spirit. Sure. Oh, four of them came out. You got four. High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. The Queen of Air. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing the way for all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in a situation. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self discipline and willpower, public recognition. The Six of Water. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. Excellent. Danny, Crush Isaac is on vacation. Is he thinking about me? He is thinking about you, or he has been thinking about you. Arachella, did T see me with Gabby outside? How does he feel about it? I'm curious what your relationship is with Gabby, because I feel like I'm not so sure how much I trust this person. Yeah, I don't think he liked it. I'm not so sure that he liked it with the 10 of, that's like feeling stabbed in the back or feeling hurt. Not so much a betrayal, but more of like feeling hurt by it. Nikos, do I win lucky game at the 18th lottery? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I'm not thinking so. Or maybe not this time. Arachella, did T notice that I'm not getting alone with A? Did T notice that I'm not getting alone with A? A 70% chance, yes. He noticed. Inez, what will happen between me and T tomorrow? There could be a connection here. So I don't know who this person is to you. If it's somebody that you could be considering as a love relationship, that could happen tomorrow. If it's a friend, it still would be a soulmate connection. It's still a connection. It may make you feel a little bit unbalanced or a little bit unnerved, but it's in the cards. It's like divine intervention here is stepping in. Okay, Stephanie. I get a 70% chance that yes, you should move on. Now, I only tell people that if they're being abused. If you still care about this person and you want to kind of keep the window or the door open for them, that's fine. But I wouldn't shut yourself off to the other people that are around you, because I think there could be somebody else around you or somebody else coming in who will be much better for you. Okay, Brandy, what is Deverick doing on Valentine's Day? Nothing. This card's in reverse. Somebody could have either recently broke up with him, or somebody could have told him where to go, or something didn't work out for him as planned when this card is in reverse. I don't think he's doing much. Zara, what are Themis' intentions towards me, and what is he going to do soon? Okay. The intentions may not be there yet. He may not, like, it may not be in his head yet what he's going to do, but he's going to be prepared once he feels like the weight of the world has been lifted off his shoulders to come back with a love connection or a love offering. He's gonna reach out to you somehow coming up, but I don't think it's just yet, and I don't think he's thinking about it just yet. I don't think it's there just yet, but it should be coming up over the next, I don't know, next few weeks. He's going to reach out. He's going to try to make things right, or he's going to see if he can get a second chance. The other moderators, Mel and no, I did Brandy, SARS and Brandy. No, Mel and SARS. SARS, do you see? The India trip with my parents will be canceled all of a sudden because I'm planning to have a vacation with the Sag. Oh, you want to cancel your trip with your parents so you can vacation with him? Let's see. Will the trip to India be canceled? Will the trip to India be canceled? I get a 70% chance that trip can get canceled. And the card that flew on the floor was the 10 of Cups. So that this could be you getting what you want. I don't know about that. It may get canceled. Now, what will trigger the Aries memories of me we haven't spoken in years? Karma. So justice is here. Somebody may say something, somebody may bring you up, and it shows victory around the situation after a long standstill. So I don't know if he may be working hard and coming in with an offering of love. Somebody may say something, or he may be reminded of something through somebody else that brings up a whole flood of emotions for him that he was unaware of. 6 of Cups, this guy's coming back. Even if you haven't spoken to him in years, doesn't matter. He's still either going to contact you, try to come back somehow, say something to someone and hope it gets back to you, that kind of shit. I'm not so sure that you're going to take this guy back, or that you, it may not work out for him as planned. His ship, I think it sailed. All right, there's one more super chat, and then I'm going to go. I have to jump in the shower. Does T look at my Instagram or try to run into me at work? Okay, let's see. He does look at your Instagram. If he's looking for you at work, he hasn't been successful because the 6 of Wands is in reverse, which means it hasn't worked out for him yet. But he has been smelling around, sniffing around, and looking. So just keep it in mind. You could run into him because he's maybe putting himself in places where he thinks you are. See, that's the difference between divine intervention and trying to manipulate things. If you put yourself outside somebody's front door, that's manipulating. But if you two bang into each other at the grocery store, the gas station, or at a rock concert somewhere, that's divine intervention. So I think he is pulling some kind of manipulation stuff. All right, it's 5:30 now. If I can, I will try to be on tonight 11 o'clock if I can make it. Unless, you know, I don't know, I'm going to have coffee tonight. So maybe I'll be up tonight late. And then I'll come back on around, you know, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock if I'm up to it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I'm going to try to come back on tonight. All right. And I'm going to post that other video that I took of Avery because I think it's funny. All right, my funny Valentine. All right, you say goodbye. You see everybody later. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Oh, I skipped somebody? Was it a super chat I skipped? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the super chat. Nikos, do I get a job on an island, and if so, when? We're going to get a job on an island? What do you think? What she might be thinking is, this lady needs to take a shower. Oh, you got a 70% chance that you'll get a job on an island. You also have the victory card. So I'm thinking that you will, but let's see how soon. How soon will we be getting this job on the island? Excuse me, the Three of Diamonds. It could be March, but the winter part of March. So I would say before March 21st. If it doesn't happen in March, before March 21st, it could be up to 3 months from now with the 3. And then if that doesn't happen, it would be next winter. But there's opportunity around you. Okay, I will see you guys around 11 o'clock tonight, hopefully. All right, goodbye, guys. Thank you. See you later.